Hi everyone, I'm David Gizzarelli with Help Save Charlie, and I'm down here at the Marina Green, down here on the Marina of San Francisco. Over here is Fort Mason. Down this way about a mile is Chrissy Field. And if you look around here, there's some off-leash dogs. People come down here with their dogs off-leash. This isn't actually the Chrissy Field area, but people have been enjoying this area for years with their off-leash dogs. And we have a San Francisco resident here. His name is Tom?
Yeah.
That's right? Do you ever see routine patrols of horses down here along the marina, along the beach, or is it kind of a rare thing that you experience?
I'd say it's very rare, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. I heard that a horse was attacked by a dog at Chrissy Field. That's it.
Do you have any opinion about that? I mean, do you think like horses and dogs are a good mix?
Well,
or can you answer that?
yes, I can. I think it's really, every dog owner has to be responsible.
Do you think like horses and dogs are a good mix?
So if you do have your dog off leash, you have to be able to control it.
Do you think like horses and dogs are a good mix?
So you have to have a good obey your commands.
Do you think like horses and dogs are a good mix?
And we do occasionally see people with off leash dogs that are just running amok.
Do you think like horses and dogs are a good mix?
So, and that's bad for all the dogs.
Do you think like horses and dogs are a good mix?
So, I don't believe in an absolute that all dogs should be off leash, only if they're trained and they're under control.
Do you think like horses and dogs are a good mix?
Otherwise, there's kids in strollers, just little toddlers, and they could, bump into horses. I think it really is up to the owners of whatever animals, horses or the dogs, to have their animal under control.
Well, what would you say if a dog, say any breed, was down here, say in Chrissy Field, off leash, and a park ranger comes through on a horse? Do you think it's unreasonable to think that a dog might chase the horse, or that the mix might not be a good mix? Or, I mean, you're saying, okay, I mean, you just explained, okay, dog owners need to have responsibility and control over their dogs. But how much control do you really have over your dog when it's off leash? I mean, you could have a child that's not going to listen, and then you have, say, a puppy.
Yeah, but the dog owner is responsible for their dog. So if our dog is very well trained, but whenever, and often off leash, whenever we have any situation, have any worries about it, like if I see a little toddler way down there, although I know our dog won't jump on the kid or anything, we always put the dog on the leash because they could bump into it or whatever. So until the parent wants to come up and say that. So yeah, I think it's really up to. I mean, dogs are owned by humans, and the humans have to be responsible for their actions. So.
Do you think like horses and dogs are a good mix? Well, do you think a police officer and his horse have any responsibility, or do they have to be responsible for their actions as well?
Sure. I mean, they shouldn't trample and frighten people. And the ones I've seen, which again, very rarely you ever see them. They're just kind of loping along. I think I've only ever seen it once on the trail that goes, by Chrissy Field out to Fort Point. That gravel trail.
Yeah.
And here just 2 or 3 times a year maximum. And it's usually in connection with something.
Okay.
But there certainly aren't.
So during special events or on rare occasions, you might see a park police horseman trot through. Yeah. But do you ever see them, like, say, down at the lagoon or like down there by the beach where there's like 50 dogs off leash?
I've only seen them one time on that trail. One time on that trail.
Okay.
It goes by the lagoon, by East Beach, and then down.
Do you have any idea of like what their route is? Do they always take the same route, or have you ever seen them?
Sometimes we saw them once 3 times a day. So,
2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah, every day.
So your opinion is that a dog can always be under control?
Sometimes that means putting them on the leash. Yeah.
But if the dog's off leash, I mean, are you saying that the dog can always be under control?
Well, if your dog won't come on recall, then you shouldn't have them off leash.
Okay, Tom. Well, I thank you for your
sorry.
time, and it's kind of wasn't the response I was expecting,
Yeah,
but I
sorry.
appreciate your honesty and your opinion.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Tom. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, but that's really my...
That's your opinion.
Yeah.